We are on the Source Rock project and we are on hole 1. We are on the first stage, the first phase of drilling and doing packer tests. So it's a little technical. We had wireline testers in here all day and last night. We are doing packer testings today and we are doing some samples.
We've run about 6 different geophysical tests downhole here with DGI. Something that we were looking for is an increase in conductivity once we get into our zone. And this is just because brines typically are a lot more conductive than your typical water.
I'm here to run the packer testing program. I'm from Stantec Consulting, and they've got the borehole drilled for us, and we've got a hydraulic packer called the STX60 that we're gonna run at several different intervals and do some injection, some flow testing, and some water quality sampling. The hydraulic packer itself is inflated with water, and it's got 4 different operating stages. So we'll attach it to the bottom of the drill rods, send it down to our target depth. We'll inflate it by pumping water through the drill rods to about 600 PSI. That'll inflate the rubber bladder against the open borehole walls. And then below that bladder, that'll be our test zone from there to the bottom of the hole when we're using a single packer. And we'll run some tests there to measure hydraulic conductivity. And key for this job, we'll be taking some water quality samples, so we'll be pumping some water out to fill those bottles. There's 2 zones in this overall borehole. We're just through the shallower zone now, about 150 to 200 meters that we're gonna do some tests around. We will do single packers like I mentioned before, where we test from the packer through the length of the open hole. And after we see some results from that data and from the geophysics data and the core logs, we'll go back with a double packer system. So we add an additional bladder to the bottom of the tool. And this, when you inflate both bladders, you get a test zone of about 7.5 meters or less. You can alter it. And we'll target specific zones within the overall sedimentary zone that we're targeting.